Hi. Who is this? Who's this young lady with the new braids? It's just me. Hey guys. Good morning. Yeah, I'm on here super early. I am real chill conversations going down Friday 8 o'clock. We're doing it a little different this week. We're gonna be on Nat Moss's channel, so she is on the Real Chill Conversations podcast team. Go follow this subscribe first of all on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram so you don't miss a thing. And then tell a friend to 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 tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, and so on and so forth. So y'all are tuned in and you don't want to miss the show. You just never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. You never know who might pop in the room. You don't know. But if y'all don't tune in, you won't find out. So I'm trying to let you know now. Well, I have time this morning. Sitting in this Atlanta traffic like I do every morning. I promised you that I would do a car convos, and so I'm doing that. So Real Chill Conversations, y'all, you do not understand the amount of work that all of these ladies, myself included, have put into really trying to make this channel something that was worth you coming back and 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 come back. Because anybody can sit up on a channel or a platform or whatever, and you can have 20,000 followers or however many followers you have, and you can utilize that platform and you can sit and kiki and haha and all that kind of stuff and spill tea or whatever. But that's not, you know, where our mindset is. We're talking about real life situations. We're talking about the things that we go through as women, the things that we go through in relationships with your significant other, married, not married, kids involved, not kids involved. You know, what are your beliefs? Everyone has different belief systems. Everybody was raised a different way when it comes to the religion. You know, the ladies and I all talked about the different ways in which, you know, church and all of that was presented to us as kids, and then as adults we've turned around and we've made our own decision, and we realize that, wow, you can be spiritual and it doesn't mean that you're spending 7 days a week in church, you know. And so that's the importance. That's one of the things that I want to stress. And I'm going to keep promoting the hell out of Real Chill Conversations. I'm going to keep promoting the hell out of each of the ladies that's part of the group. And you know, being in a group, everyone has their thing that they contribute, right? They've got the thing that I always call it the wheelhouse. You want to stay within your wheelhouse. Like if making videos is not your thing because you're not comfortable with it or you don't know how to do it, that's fine. Then figure something else out. You give us a different suggestion and we'll go with that. And then the people that do know how to make videos and edits and what have you, then that's what we'll do. But regardless of who does what on the team, everybody is still going to promote the podcast, right? And then everyone is still going to promote on the other things that they've got going on in life. I mean, they may have other passion projects. You're not allowed to just have one. There's no cap on just having one. You can have multiple projects. And you know, I just said something to somebody the other day that, you know, I'm glad that right now I have the time that I do. Hey, good morning. I'm just seeing some of you guys, I'm just seeing your waves, so I'm sorry I'm late. But now I'm at a complete dead stop, so I have, no, now it's moving. I was gonna wave back, but I promise I'll wave all back to y'all when I finish. But so what we're doing as a group is not supposed to be taking away from what we're doing as individuals. It's supposed to just add to that. And I guess if there's anyone that has suggestions. Like, I think right now it would be so helpful for everyone to hear other people's experiences of what it's like when you're involved in different projects. For me, I liken what we're doing similar to like Angela Yee, right? So she's on Breakfast Club in the morning with Charlemagne and DJ Envy, right? She's got her juicing company. She's getting ready to open a coffee business. She has a very successful podcast with a panel of different women, a group of different women that are the same hosts and co-hosts every single week, but they do bring guests in onto the show as well. But I think about lip service. Like, I think about Real Chill Conversations as being a brand. Just like I think about BrandB Entertainment is a brand. So things that are related to promotions and music and interviews and producing ads and content for radio, for TV, for internet radio, for different social media platforms. Like, that's my wheelhouse. That's where I feel most comfortable, on top of the broadcast piece, which is talking to people. Hey Kim, Hey. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing all your hays now because I'm stuck in traffic. But I just was saying I had taken Bray to school, so I got him to school, and then I'm going to get this mess done. We're gonna get it redone. It's grown out a lot, which is good. Like, I'm feeling it. My conditioner is helping, which I've completely gotten off of track. That's not what I was talking about, but anyway, I was talking about likening ourselves to being a brand. So what we do for the podcast should not take away from anything that we're trying to do individually, because that's not what, that's not what we're about. That's not what we're here for. And then when other people got things going on, as a group, we trying to support you. We trying to support what you got going on. Well, where are you going to be Saturday? Oh, am I in town? Yes, I'm here. Am I usually home anyway? Yep, I am. You know what? I think I'm going to go and I'm going to support you. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be things like that. I know that some of the girls and I have talked, ladies, I keep saying girls, some of the ladies and I have talked, you're going to see more of us just out and about. And then we'll post that content and have that put up, and then I have just a very short amount of time before I'm back in the studio 3 days a week. So I'm trying to use my time the best that I possibly can while I have it, and to allow myself, I guess, to ease back in and transition into working full-time all the time. Whether I'm in the studio or whether I'm at home, I've always got a project or something that I'm doing, something that I'm working on. So I post the hell out of putting stuff up on Instagram stories. So I do that. I'm posting videos on Facebook. I'll post longer videos on Facebook when I have, I'm not on Facebook, on YouTube. I'll post longer videos on YouTube when I have more subscribers. Like right now, I don't know why you're subscribed to my account. So those of you that have subscribed and you've been like, hey, I subscribed and I know you, it's a little bit different. But as I keep saying in pieces, your story is your power, and don't let anyone take your power away from you by trying to tell your story for you. So as I'm growing my channel, as I start to get more people, and I get the audience that I'm looking for, and I know that I've got the right demo, and it's not just a bunch of dudes that want to see me walking around, in a Skims 2-piece. Like, I can do that too. I can walk around the house in a Skims 2-piece and make my iced coffee and my avocado toast and everything else, but y'all see enough of that. Like, you don't need to see me do it. You've seen it 800 times. You don't need to see Brenna do that. So me in my car is my quiet time that is about to come to an end here shortly. But that's the whole point. So I am pushing Real Chill Conversations. It's every single Friday. Every single Friday we're going to be live. We're changing the time, so instead of 7 o'clock, we're making it 8 o'clock. So that gives everyone a little more time to get in the door, decompress from whatever they had going on for the day. And even the people that tune in and listen, it gives you guys more time to be able to check us out and see what's, you know, see what's going on, and you're not missing an hour and some change of our conversation. We tend to then continue that conversation almost like the show after the show, so we'll be doing that as well. And we might go kick it on Clubhouse. Like, you just never know what might happen. We may just go out afterwards, a couple of us, and grab a drink, because I know I'm in desperate need of one. I have nothing but doctor's appointments all next week, and I have to travel to Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville. So it's a lot. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Gonna be a lot. But anyway, that's it, you guys. I've arrived at my destination. When I come back and you see me, I will have new hair. I will have new fresh hair. I will have new fresh hair. They'll be like, wow, she actually went and got her hair done. It hasn't been that long. It's not like I've had these same braids in for 5 months, but my hair has been growing so quickly, which is what we want. That's why we need to go ahead and get our day taken done. So that's it. I'm signing off. I'm gonna go. It's 7:52 and my appointment is 8 o'clock. So bye. Sit here for 30 minutes just trying to, there we go. So I went live earlier. Jesus. All right. Can y'all see me? If I go like this, can y'all still see me? So I was like, oh, you know, I got the kids off to school. I did everything I needed to do this morning. I'm gonna make it on time. I got an 8 o'clock hair appointment. Pulled up. And my appointment is at 10 o'clock. So that gave me an opportunity to go home, whip up my own iced coffee beverage. I do put my vital proteins in here, so I did that, and I'm sipping on it. I put a lot of extra protein, so I put the vital proteins in here, so the collagen is in here, and then I put some protein in here to get some energy. And then I decided to look like a human being. I didn't realize that I looked as crazy as I did this morning when I went live earlier, but I'm glad that you guys saw that, and I'm not at all embarrassed about it either, because that's what real mom life looks like. Like, sometimes you just gotta, you know, I got up, I brushed my teeth and whatnot, but when I took my bonnet off, I took my bonnet off when we were getting ready to turn the corner and to get into the driving line. I wasn't trying to embarrass my kids and have them be like, Mom, can you not? Which they've never done that, and they wouldn't be like, Mom, take your bonnet off. They don't even know what a bonnet is. They just know that Mom wears it. But yeah, so I went back and I watched that, and I was like, ooh, girl, ooh wee. I did not realize, you know, if you don't lay down the new growth when you have braids, if you don't gel it down or mousse it down, and you don't wrap your hair and put it on a silk scarf, sleep with silk pillowcases and all that kind of stuff, like, it's very easy for your hair to start to get frizzy and just look wild. Like, I've been, you know, out at somebody's water park and then just got drenched and absolutely soaked and looking absolutely crazy. I knew that it was a little frizzy, but I also knew that was from the new growth, and I just knew, hey sweetie, I just knew that it needed to get done. And I thought my appointment was at 8 o'clock this morning, but it's 10, so that gave me a chance to, like I said, get my own little coffee together with collagen. I've been doing the collagen, and also adding some protein, and And I changed my little, what I had on. I had on this, I don't know what brand it was from, but it was something that I picked up from Nordstrom Rack. They were doing their like clear the rack sale, and they had all these tank tops and bodysuits that were, the tank tops were on sale, the bodysuits were on sale, and they were really good sale prices. So instead of paying like 30, 35, sometimes upwards of that, paying that for bodysuits, you know, I was paying like $8 and $9. So I got a bunch of them, because who doesn't love a good bodysuit? It's easy to throw on, you can wear it with anything. And so I got that and a few other things. I was like, let me just change this whole thing. Let me change the whole thing. Let me put the hat back on, because I'm telling y'all, the next time that you see me, this hair gonna be done and she gonna look right. But I'm not too ashamed or embarrassed that y'all saw my hair looking crazy. Not laid down at all. Like, there was not one drop, okay, of gel, nothing. I mean, and I brushed it, but when your hair is growing out of braids, it's like, it don't want nothing. It don't want nothing but moisture. So I sprayed it down, I moisturized it, but she wasn't laying down. And then I wasn't gonna waste the time of putting in gel just to lay it down, just to drop the kids off at school, just to turn around and have my braids taken out, get my hair washed, deep conditioned, and all that. So it's okay, Ma. Thank you. I appreciate it. The natural look is in for some of y'all. Others, you know, they want a little bit more, but this is me. Sometimes I'll be looking like, you know, dang, where's she going? Because she looked good. And I'm just going to run my errands. And other times it's like, oh my gosh, who is this bum-ass soccer mom? And do these children actually belong to her? Like, it'd be that type of situation sometimes. But, you know, it's not a competition. Slow and steady wins the race. So if today you think I look great, or earlier you felt I looked like a hot ass mess because I literally had only been up for a few minutes, brushed my teeth, washed my face, brushed out my lashes, and was like, all right, let's go, y'all ready? My kids was waiting on me this morning, so I had to go ahead and get out the door. And then I was like, whoop, now I'm off to my hair appointment, which I will be arriving there in approximately 5 minutes. So I'm still gonna be on time. I'm still gonna be on time. Look at that. See how things work out? So yeah, so I was talking earlier about some things. I'm gonna jump back on this social media thing and explain to you why. Because somebody asked me, they're like, you know, why don't you market more or interact more on Facebook? And so the answer to that question for me is that Facebook has not ever been successful for me in terms of the people that I'm connected to, or the people that I'm, you know, quote unquote friends with on Facebook. When Facebook first started, whatever years ago, back when you needed, you know, like an invitation from someone or an email, or you had to go to Harvard or whatever the hell the criteria were, you know, was, and then they kind of opened it up to everybody and all folks, then I joined. And so when I joined, you know, it tells you like, oh, this is the person that is also on there, and they know you potentially because y'all went to the same school, middle school, high school, college, like whatever it is. So there's people that I'm connected to. Street 13 South. Just making sure I'm getting off at the right exit. There's people that I'm connected to, but it's like we haven't had a conversation or spoken about anything in great detail that you know, there's not a whole lot of engagement. So they're not really checking to see what I'm doing and what I have going on and what I might be talking about. They're not resharing posts that I'm putting up there that have anything to do with business or whatever. They might laugh or giggle or post a comment or like a meme or something like that, but we're not really involved in that. And it's like, then I get invitations and I join these groups and I'm, you know, networking, I think, you know, in these groups, and you know, that wasn't successful either. So it's like, I don't know what I got to do, how I got to do it, but I feel like now with me saying, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up this other opportunity with this platform in YouTube, and I'm going to try to build up the content and build up the subscribers and get the engagement over there. And I'll keep my same few people that are on my Facebook that I actually have conversations with, that actually chat with me, that actually respond to posts, that actually send me messages and whatnot. And y'all can keep your marriage proposals and requests for dick pics, because that's not why I'm on Facebook. That's why I have a video that's out on my YouTube. If you look at it, and it's like, is Facebook like the new dating site? Is this what we're doing for dating now? Like, is this what it is? We just drop into people's DMs and immediately ask for pictures and ask them which way they like it? I'm not a bashful person. I'm not a super, ooh, they just had an accident. I'm not a super shy person where there's topics that are like off limits to me. No, it's not that. It's just a matter of like etiquette. And like, why are you being so freaking rude? Don't be rude. Don't you dare be rude. And I get that from a lot of people. So I get requests. I try to see like, okay, what is this person really about? What do they want? Blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, if it's a lot of bullshit that's going on, then I just delete it. Just delete that person, because we're not going to connect in a way that I need to connect. And so I'd rather save that opportunity for somebody else that might actually be interested in what I have to say. Okay. Sorry, my GPS be weird. But yeah, DJ, I mean, Facebook is super tricky, and it's like, it's frustrating because I don't understand why it's so difficult. When did it become this difficult? And maybe it became difficult during the time in which I was like, I'm off Facebook. Like, I'm not really posting anything there. I'm not really sharing anything there. I'm not putting stories and stuff up there. I'm not doing anything because I just lost interest. I wasn't caring about it. And then it was like, oh, well, let me go ahead and like reactivate this platform and use it and see what's new and different with all these different tools and whatnot. And it's just the same shit that it was before, in my opinion. But some people are doing great things. They've been able to network with folks and build and grow on opportunities, and, you know, applause to y'all for being able to do that. I'm just trying to get mine done. I'm trying to put my content now on YouTube. I will still, of course, these people, I swear to God, fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus. All right, I'm still gonna post where I'm gonna post. That's not ever gonna change. And I'm gonna still be who I've always been. That's not ever gonna change. I've been posting little notes and saying thank you. I appreciate those of you that have been subscribing to the page, shared it with a few of your people. I appreciate that. I'm seeing the numbers starting to climb slowly but surely, slowly but surely, slowly but surely. My YouTube is you know, there's people subscribing, so they're getting to it. They just get into a little slower than others, but that's fine. Slow and steady wins the race. I had a great conversation with a friend of mine, and she was like, it's just, you have to be patient. You have to be patient, and you have to be committed. So I'm patient, I'm committed. My YouTube link is in my bio. It's all over my Facebook. It's different posts, different stories that I've done on this Instagram platform. So if you need to figure out what my YouTube is, just type in MsBrennaB or click the link in the platform. And with that, I'm signing off because it's time for me to go get my hair done. Bye, guys. I promised you I was gonna get my hair done. So look, she's laid down. We're washed, we're conditioned, we're moisturized, all that good stuff. I don't look like I have braids coming out of an afro sitting on top of my head. This morning, I was like, F it. I'm not even doing anything. I'm not gonna try to lay this hair down or nothing. I took my bonnet off, I took my scarf off, and I was ready to get my kids to school, which I did. And then I was like, oh, I've got my 8 o'clock hair appointment, but the appointment wasn't at 8 o'clock. So, my time to go home and change my outfit and be a little more comfortable. And I really enjoyed the service. Normally, when I go get my hair braided, I'm like, all right, the day before I'm getting my hair braided, that's the day that I'm taking my braids down or taking my braids out. And I'm gonna post a whole video on YouTube showing befores and afters and all that kind of stuff, and just adding some more to one of the natural hair routines that I have up there. But I just wasn't feeling doing it myself. I didn't feel like taking the braids down. I didn't feel like washing my hair myself and conditioning and all that. And I'm really super tender-headed. It doesn't matter how gentle the person is. One of the reasons why I chose getting knotless braids is because it's the least painful for me. Oh my gosh. Try to put straight backs in my hair or cornrows or anything like that, and I'm in here wincing and carrying on and eyes filling up with water like a child. But since the knotless braids, I haven't had that experience. I also feel like it's less pressure on my hair, if that makes any sense. It's very lightweight, so I don't feel like it's just pulling my hair down and pulling my hair down, causing it to break out and whatever. Even the girl that, you know, does my hair sometimes, I was, you know, mentioning something to her, and like I showed her a quick picture, and she was like, yeah, your edges are definitely growing. And then I had this one trouble spot that always wants to act up. She don't want to behave herself, and it really effing irritates me. And I've learned that it's stress. Stress on top of a physical issue that I have, hey Dominique, has caused me to have this one little spot, one little section where my hair, she just don't like to grow. But I've been using this Bloom Within and my Jamaican black castor oil. I've been using rice water. I spray my hair down with rice water down at the root. When I get my braids done, I make sure that she's not cutting my own hair as she's doing the blend in. I suspected that I had a little more growth this time around. Hey girl, hey! And I did. I was excited after she washed my hair and blew it out. And I'm going to show a picture of what my hair looks like after my braids come out, which would be similar to a twist out. If I could get my hair to look like this, a twist out, every single time without it taking me an hour and some change to have my hair together, then I'd wear my natural hair more often. So it's not that I'm bald-headed, that I don't have hair, or my hair looks crazy. It's not any of that. It's just my hair is natural now, so I don't have any type of texturizer in it or relaxer in it or any chemicals in it that relax the curl. I have naturally curly hair, and the curl that I have is a tighter curl. In some spaces it's actually more coily than it is curly. But anyway, let's move on. Let's get back again onto this topic of real chill conversations. And shout out to Dominique. Again, shout out to Nat, shout out to T, shout out to Edwina. Like, these are the ladies. These are the ladies. These are the women. Of course, we want you to follow the Real Chill Conversations YouTube page, but please support the other endeavors that these ladies that we're working with together on this podcast have going on. Nat has an event tonight. Listen, if I can hop out, even if I step out for 20 minutes and get out the house, say hello, hi, how are you, etc., etc., you know, then I'll go ahead and do that. No problem supporting. I'm all about that. I believe in that. But I also understand, and I'm realizing, as Dominique has been teaching me more and more, understanding how YouTube works. And even though I'm like, oh, like, I know how to do this on Instagram, I know how to, you know, make stories, I know how to do these other things, it really is a whole different beast when it comes down to Instagram. I mean, there's things that I've posted that literally nobody's looked at except for myself, probably. And then there's others that have gotten views that I did not expect, because I felt like, you know, what I was talking about maybe wasn't as interesting. It wasn't as on target or on track for what people like to talk about. I'm passionate about different things. I'm passionate about, you know, your voice, using your power. And I say that a lot, and I don't say it just to be saying it. I'm saying it because it took me a lot longer in life to recognize and realize that I had a voice, to recognize and realize that I have something to say. And I like listening to what other people have to say, because that other conversation that I just listened to or engaged in could have taught me something very valuable that I need to use in my everyday life, you know? So I want that, and that's where I'm at. I said everybody has a story, and it's up to you to tell your story in your own time and in your own way that makes you feel comfortable and in your own space. I like to talk. I'm not, when people talk to me, I'm not giving you 1- and 2-word answers. I'm actually having a conversation. There's an actual discussion that's going on. So I'm interested in learning more, and when it comes down to relationships and dating and all these different things that we have to now navigate amongst social media being in the mix, you know, these are all legitimate topics for us to discuss, and I look forward to getting into. When someone posted something, it might have been on Dominique's page, but she might have been sharing it from somebody else's page, like, are we, you know, are we being too private with our personal life? Should we be sharing our status? Are we letting it known what we doing? What we doing? Are we together? Are we not together? And if I don't post you on my social media, does that mean that, you know, that we're not legit? Or does that mean I just don't want people in my business and I want to keep that part of my life private, like some people do? And then someone will counter and say, like, well, if you want to keep your life so private, then why would you want to start a YouTube channel? Why would you want to be on a podcast? Why would you want to this? There's a lot of things that can be talked about and can be discussed that don't just involve your relationship status. If people ask me, are you single or married? And my answer is, I'm married, and that happens to be part of the conversation, fine. I don't have anything to hide. I'm just not putting my husband all over my social media pages. He's there. He's there. I put him up. I shout him out. But it's not a me and my husband social media page. It's not a me and my husband podcast. So this is a part of my life that, yes, he's married to me, and this is part of what I do. So he has an awareness of what I have going on. But every other post that I have that I'm putting on my page is not going to be my husband, and it's not going to be my kids either. Doesn't mean that I don't love my children, that I'm not proud of them, or I feel any type of way. But I also, you know, I don't like when people are rude and are disrespectful about other people's children and have certain comments, and your kid's not wearing Gucci today, or your kid's wearing the Walmart sneakers. So what? So what? Why am I spending $600 on some Gucci shoes for my son that he's gonna wear 1 or 2 times? Shoes that I bought my son at the beginning of the summer no longer fit him. He's growing. He's in that state where he's growing and things are just moving so fast. So there's just certain aspects. Yeah, I'm going to give you glimpses and I'm going to give you peeks, because those are all pieces of my life, and that's all part of who makes Brenna who she is. But it's not about hiding anything. I just don't specifically, it's not a family entertainment channel. It's my page to promote how I want to promote. BrandB Entertainment is the business that I'm in. Radio, TV, talking, broadcasting, podcasting, promo, PR. That's my wheelhouse, as I was saying in a conversation earlier. So I just need everybody that happens to jump in and catch this video, whether it's now or later, really, really, really hear me when I'm saying you have got to put the support out for Real Chill Conversations. And then not only that, but please support everyone's individual endeavors, because that's part of what's going to help us grow as well. It can't just be we link up on a Friday, have the podcast, and then that's it. It's got to go deeper than that. If we're really in this, then let's really be in this. Nat, I'm going to try my best to pop out, even if I got to pop out for 15-20 minutes, enough to say hey, check everything out, and, you know, show my support. I definitely want to do that for you. Fingers crossed I can make it out. I would love to. And if any of the other ladies are going or planning on going, you know, please let me know. And if you are, then I will see you there. All right. So it's that time in which I have to get my child from football practice. So that is where I'm about to pull up into. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off and get off here. May hop on again to talk about things, but please follow Real Chill Conversations. Follow every single woman that is part of the Real Chill Conversations team. Follow Dominique. Follow T. Follow Edwina. Follow Nat. And then, of course, you've got me, your girl, Brenna B. All right? Y'all be good to each other. Be kind. There's always a reason to be kind, because you never know what people are going through. You never know what people are going through. So I say, do unto others as you would like for them to do unto you. And on that note, bye, you guys. Hi guys, I told you I would be back. Braids done. The end. Hi guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Very dark out, so I think it's gonna storm again. Like did you guys know it was raining yesterday when you were in class? No. You didn't know? Did it not start raining until you got home?
Yeah, it didn't start raining. Well, it didn't start raining when we were coming back.
Oh, because when I was getting my hair done, the windows were open. I mean, it was big open windows because it was the spot was in Midtown, and you could literally see the sky changing colors and turning dark. And then we started seeing flashes of lightning. So we're like, ooh, 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 we got to get on out of here. We got to get out of here. So yeah, I got my hair done. my hair done yesterday. Got my hair done yesterday. I don't have the post-braid headache. And I have stopped getting those post-braid headaches since I started going with the knotless braids. So I'm not saying that the two are connected, but it's nice. I missed a turn because I was talking. I will turn around. Nice to not have that. Nice to not have that headache. You know there's like 8 other turns, right? So where am I going right now? What's the name of the road going? What's it gonna say? Nope. What's that say? Right. Right. So did I miss a turn or no? I didn't. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. 10 points for the mom. Moms always know which way they're supposed to go, even though there's alternate routes. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna get into today. Last night I was gonna try to go out and support, but one of my other children's had a little injury, wasn't feeling too well.
No, are you talking to me?
Nope, not talking to you. I'm talking to the people. If you'd like me to talk to you, I can, but I'm dropping you off at school, sir. He all in my business? But you can say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Hello.
That is not my actual voice.
Well, that's what you just sounded like. I said you could say hi to the people. You said hi. Hi. Like you was all shy and stuff, and we know you are not shy. You are not the shy one out of the bunch. Look at this. They waving you on down like you Mr. America. Mr. America. Here we go. Look at this. Yay. All right, babe.
Bye.
Kiss. I love you.
Love you too.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. All right, you guys. So that is step 1 in take your kids to school. And now I'm heading back. There was something I was going to say and I forgot what it was. But anyway, y'all make sure you tune in. Real chill conversations tonight. It's going down. Nat, T, Dominique, Edwina, and myself. I think it's going to be a really good show. I'm excited about it. So get yourself something to sip on. Whatever you need to do to relax. Set your whole little vibe up. And be ready to watch us engage in our conversation and go through our segments for the day. All right. I'm not even gonna order a coffee this morning. Like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Okay. All right. Well, you guys have a good one. Enjoy. Hi guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Good morning. Good morning. I didn't hear none of y'all say good morning back. Good morning. You know, your teacher says good morning. And she's like, I didn't hear you, class. I'm going to say it again. Good morning. Then they say, "Good morning, Mrs. Da da da," whatever your name is. So I've got one child already deposited into this in the school. I've got another one that is going to be ready in about 10 more minutes. I'm debating, like, I don't know if I should order and get, maybe instead of getting a coffee today, maybe I should do like a chai tea, like a hot one, a hot chai tea latte, or just a hot tea, or just take my ass home and make myself some hot tea with honey, lemon, ginger, a dash of some turmeric, and some cayenne pepper, like my grandma would do. Oh, and you can't forget about the apple cider vinegar either. Gotta have the apple cider vinegar. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. But I woke up this morning and felt weird. That's normal. That usually happens to me. But yes, so it is Friday, so that means tonight you will be graced with the presence of the ladies and another episode of Real Chill Conversations. Make sure you check us out at 8 o'clock. I feel like it's going to be a good episode. I'm excited about it. So I have all day to get myself together, get this whatever's going on in my throat. I think it's allergies. I think it's allergies. I don't know. And then next week, I'm going to Jacksonville, you guys. I'll be at Mayo Clinic, and when these appointments were made, it seemed like it was so long ago, because it's been like 7 months since the appointments were made, and these were ASAP appointments, and then they started moving them up as they were getting cancellations and getting more openings. They actually had an opening for today, but I was like, man, I can't get to Jacksonville today. Well, I mean, they mentioned it, and they were like, I said I can't get to Jacksonville on the 19th. That's just not going to work. So we need to figure something out. So they pushed it to the 26th. I literally always damn near drive past my house every time I come home. So yeah, so I'm excited, but I'm at the same time a little bit nervous about this whole going to Jacksonville thing, but it's gonna be fine. It's always gonna be fine. I'm gonna hop on here later. I'm gonna remind you guys yet again about Real Chill Conversations and why you need to check it out. Natalie, Edwina, T, Dominique, and myself. And what happened to the light? Oh, there's all these trees. See how like I'm in the light, but then as I pull close, no, never mind. Y'all don't care. Have a great day. Have a great morning, everybody. Bye.